Okay, Carl, now from New York, New York, ESPN welcomes you to Shea Stadium, home of the Mets. And we're ready to bring you another edition of exciting Major League Baseball action.
Tonight, it's the Houston Astros taking on the New York Mets.
This is John Miller along with Joe Morgan, and we're ready to bring you all the excitement of this ball game. Joe, before we go to the first pitch of the ball game, what about the Astros in this game?
Well, Lance Berkman has developed into one of the true stars of this game. Berkman's kind of a quiet guy. He doesn't really get a lot of publicity, but he can really smash the ball. I mean, he'll have a big say in this one because he plays defense as well as offense.
Chris Benson
will be doing the pitching. He picked up 12 wins last season. Well, we're just about ready to get going. First pitch is upcoming, so let's get ready for baseball on ESPN.
First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a cut fastball for a strike.
This pitch runs up and in, and he doesn't want to offer at it, and I don't blame him.
The pitch. Swinging a drive deep into left field. This ball is going back, still going back.
Oh, and it's off the wall. The throw to third.
This is a perfect way to start the ball game. There's already a guy standing on second before most fans have even found their seats.
Here's the lineup for Houston.
Jeff Bagwell
is in the number 4 spot in the batting order.
There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole.
Right
has it, and the runner will have to hold at second base.
Here's how the Mets line up defensively. Man on second, 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Hit to the ground down the first base line.
John, he stays behind the ball well, and he's got himself a 1-out base hit. Well, the straight-in slide got him in there this time ahead of the throw, John.
Well, now he's just 90 feet away from scoring. So many ways they can get him in.
Let's see what they can do from here.
Runners at first and third, only 1 out.
And he has to dive, but he's back in time.
Runners at first and third, only 1 out.
First pitch to him, and he swings and hits this one foul.
Here it comes.
0-2, he's way ahead. The hitter has to protect the outside part of the plate here. I think that's where he's going.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 2 down.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner. You'll see this thing get tracked to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to handle.
Not the way he was looking to end that at bat, Joe.
A dive, but he's back in easily.
Runners at first and third, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Phillips is there. His throw, not in time. That'll be an infield single. And that is not in time, and he's aboard.
Jose Vizcaíno comes up to the plate here. Last season he had just 3 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400.
First pitch to him. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
John, never underestimate the importance of an early lead. It can allow your pitchers to pitch with confidence. And it doesn't hurt to make that starter throw a lot of pitches early either.
First pitch on the way. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Good rip at that one, but he missed it. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
This one's lined softly toward the gap in left center. And that gets down for a base hit. The throw to the plate.
Good speed on board at first. Have to wonder whether they'll try to get him moving. I guess, John, they've decided that they want to at least talk it over on the mound. They're not quite sure if they're going to yank him, but it's anybody's guess right now. You have to figure they at least want to discuss what's going on right now, and we'll see how it turns out from here.
First pitch to him.
That's what you call backing him off the plate.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Even with good movement, you don't want to leave the pitch there.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and it's now 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Changeup tough to lay off, but he did. It's 2-2.
Well, the key to the changeup is arm speed. He had good arm speed there, but he left it up high.
Got it, and they're able to avert any more damage as the side is retired.
Let's see this one again on K-Zone. It was a four-seam fastball. Here's a look back at the pitches leading up to the strikeout. It took him 5 to do it, though.
He's a tough at-bat, Joe. There's a lot of guys who are going to go away empty-handed from the batter's box in this one.
The Astros pick up 4 hits in the inning and push across 3 runs. Now we go to the last of the first.
Houston with the lead.
3-0. Roy Oswalt
Will be the starting pitcher in this one. He was a 20-game winner.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Everett goes over and puts it away.
Let's have a look now at the batting order for the Mets.
Carlos Beltran.
He'll be hitting third in that lineup. Base is empty. 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. This one's popped up foul behind the plate.
He delivers.
Here's one lined softly to third. Lamb gets there in time to make the great running catch.
Here's a quick look at the Astros and how they take the field defensively. Base is empty. 2 down here.
First pitch, here it comes. First pitch is a big curveball in there. 0-1.
Now the pitcher has him 0-2. He can do anything he wants.
Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
3 pitches and he's out. Great pitching here. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, and see you later.
No runs, no hits, and no one left on. We'll go to the top of the second. The Astros on top, 3-0.
The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots coming up next.
Jason Lane.
We'll try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. Good hard slide of that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now you're in the hole. You just got to concentrate on making contact.
Pitch on the way.
Swing and a miss on the curveball. 1 down.
That's a hard-breaking curveball right there. He threw it right past him for the strikeout.
Biggio will step in. 1 for 1 in this game.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch to him. This is swung on and hit in the air. Tell it goodbye.
That puts another run to their lead. The big fly putting them up by 4 in this one.
K-Zone will show us a look here at the four-seam fastball. Some hitters really like him down and in. Apparently, he's one of them. That ball was hammered.
A majestic, soaring blast right there, Joe, that followed the outline of Mount Everest, I think.
Lane will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Base is empty. 1 out.
First pitch on the way. And that's too low. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Here's a check swing on a ball that misses, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch.
And man, that's one-on-one power baseball right there.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on it, missed that time, and it's 2-2 now. 2-2 on the way. And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Floyd can't come up with this thing. Berkman
will dig in now. Switch hitter who bats left-handed. 1 out, a runner on second.
This one swung on and hit on a line. Cairo has it, and the runner will have to hold at second base. Jeff Bagwell
steps up to the plate. Last year he hit 27 homers. Lifetime his slugging percentage is at .542.
Hit in the air to center field. And that one falls in there, base hit. Lane around third, heading for the plate. Lane is around third, and he'll score. The throw to the plate.
The runs just keep coming. There's lots of outs left, but it looks like to me they're getting ready to put this one away. They're certainly sitting in the catbird seat now.
First pitch on the way.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Runs that one too far inside, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball hit foul. The 2-1 pitch. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball taken for called strike 2.
If you stay down, you're not going to get hurt. Just keep the fastball low.
The 2-2.
The swing of the ball hit pretty well down the right field line. Into the corner. Gone! A home run! Remarkably, the lead is now 7 with that solo home run.
Well, this one had the distance. The only question was, would it stay fair?
Well, sure enough, it stayed fair, and it went way over the wall out there. Our old friends Wilver and maybe Stretch were the guys that come to mind who used to hit him that far.
Vizcaíno,
a switch hitter batting left-handed. 2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Swings and lines this one towards the hole, and that's into right field for a base hit. So 3 straight hits now, and it looks like he's not fooling anybody out there. Everett will step in, 1 for 1 in this game. First pitch, here it comes. Started to go around, but it's in there for a called strike anyway. 0-1.
He deals.
Struck him out, and they're able to stop the bleeding. The side is finally retired.
A fantastic strikeout pitch here. It's headed down and in, and the batter just didn't have time to adjust. He never had a chance on this one.
Not a real good swing, Joe.
But you've got to give the pitcher credit, too. He made the pitch, and the batter couldn't handle it.
Yeah, but just a bad swing.
Yes, it was.
But not before they tally 4 times, thanks to a couple of big flies in the inning. On now to the last half of the second. The Astros lead 7-0.
The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up.
Cliff Floyd
will be the first man up.
Popped up in the infield. Bagwell is there, and he puts it away for the first out. Piazza
will get his first crack at it. 1 out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. He misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Now the 1-1 pitch. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
This is swung on and a liner and foul.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Now here's a slow roller to third. Lamb is up with it, and he throws to first in time for out number 2.
David Wright steps up. He's got a .293 career batting average. He's hit 14 home runs in his career.
Swings and misses at the curve. 0-1.
He kicks, he throws.
Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swings it, lines this one towards the hole. Vizcaíno lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Vizcaíno
With an incredible diving play to get the out.
Well, this is all about laying your body on the line. This ball is just about by him, but he dives and pulls it in. That's a great play.
And they're gone in short order here. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. The Astros lead it 7-0.
And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next.
Craig Biggio
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Good-looking fastball, but called a ball. 2-1.
Well, they're not going to chase pitches up. In a way, he's going to have to get the balls down before they start swinging.
2-1 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider for out number 1.
John, he has a great slider today, and these hitters have no chance to hit it. Well, he strikes him out on the 5th pitch of this at bat, but he's got to go sit down anyway.
He's really showing a nice rhythm out there in this one.
Oswalt will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch, here it comes.
Man, that'll wake you up in a hurry.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Biggio will come to the plate. 2 for 2 in this one.
Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He kicks, he throws.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Reyes is right there. Throws to first in time for out number 3. And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Now we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. The Astros on top, 7-0.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Jason Phillips
Will be the first man up.
First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Biggio into a slide as he takes one away with a great basket catch.
And he's pitching well right now. That's 7 straight he's retired.
Biggio
May have just turned in our defensive play of the game here.
Well, I know this will be tough to beat, John. Good jump on the ball. He really reads the ball well, and he reads it right off the bat, and he's able to get himself in a position. He leaves his feet and makes a diving catch.
First pitch to him.
Man, big rip at that one, but he was looking for something else.
He lays off the curveball. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. Good spot for the changeup that time. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
On the ground to second. Oswalt is there, and he makes the catch. Reyes
will dig in now. Switch hitter who bats left-handed. 2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes.
Man, that's a good live fastball. Perfect location. Down and away.
Here's the pitch.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2.
With 2 strikes, you got to swing at anything close.
Curveball, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
A 1-2 pitch coming.
That fastball just about had him, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, they're not going to chase pitches up and away. He's going to have to get the ball down before they start swinging.
Swung on and ripped towards second. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. And they go quietly this half inning. We're through 3 innings now. The Astros lead 7-0.
And they've got the 2, 3, 4 spots due up next.
Lance Berkman,
a feared hitter, he's due up second in the next inning.
First pitch to him. And that swung on and missed. 0-1. Good palm ball, swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Swing and an easy ground ball to short. Reyes has it, and his throw gets him. 1 away.
That shortstop right there to glove it, and then fires to first base for the out.
Berkman comes in now. He's a switch hitter batting from the left side. 1 out, none on.
First pitch on the way. Has him out front as he swings and misses. Strike 1.
And he delivers.
Inside for a ball. That evens up the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swings and hits this one in the air down the right field line. Cameron to his knees. Oh, what a great catch. Cameron
makes an incredible diving catch, and here's another chance to see it.
Well, you get a good look at it here, John. This ball's trouble from the second it leaves the bat, but he's able to stretch out and make a nice catch.
Bagwell will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a liner towards first, and that falls for a base hit.
John, with 2 outs, you just want to hit a ball hard somewhere, and here he comes up with a solid base hit. He tries down in the zone on an 0-1 pitch, but he gets it blasted right back for a base hit.
Looks like the batter was reading that one from the start. It almost like he was sitting on that pitch.
Lamb will stand in. He homered earlier in the game.
Runner at first with 2 down.
First pitch on the way.
That's such a good pitch. He can throw it back to back anytime he wants to.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. And it's through and into the gap. It should be extra bases. The throw to the plate.
John, nice job of getting the double. He took the fastball and ripped it. Good, efficient swing right there.
Runners at second and third, 2 down.
Started to go around, but he held up in time. 1 ball, no strikes. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. That misses below the knees for ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Gone! A 3-run homer.
Well, John, I'll tell you, with the vast majority of big leaguers at the plate, that's a great pitch. But this guy's one of those rare breeds that actually has success hitting that pitch down and in. For some reason, a lot of guys like pitches down and in. It just seems like a lot of power is generated in that area.
Well, you know, if we didn't believe it before, we believe it now because we just saw it with our own eyes.
Kind of an inside-out swing on that one, and 3 runs come home.
Zambrano
is coming in now to pitch. He was a 1-game winner last year.
Well, there's going to be some tired arms in that bullpen tomorrow. They will have to burn another guy this early in the game. That can be really tough on a staff.
First pitch to him. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. Strike one.
He throws.
Pitcher got 2 quick strikes. He's in rhythm here. Good focus from the pitcher.
Got it, and they're able to avert any more damage as the side is retired.
He just punished him here, John. 3 great pitches.
Well, he's got to have great stuff because you don't see guys go down on 3 pitches like that very often.
Very nice.
The Astros strike for 3 more runs here and widen their lead even further. We go to the last of the 4th.
Houston with the lead.
10-0.
And the top of the order is coming up.
Carlos Beltran
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd.
Swing and a line drive. Lamb is there, and he puts it away. Cairo will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. And he sends this one in the air towards center. And it drops in for a base hit. The throw to second.
John, that's the first hit allowed thus far as it comes here in the 4th. Let's see if they can do anything with it.
Runner at first, 1 down.
First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a soft liner to the right side. Bagwell has it, and that'll hold the runner at first. Floyd will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, a man on first.
Now a throw over. He had to stretch out that time, but he just didn't make it.
2 down, a runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss, although he looked to be right on it.
The pitch.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Now he's set. Here's the... This one swung on and hit on a line. Oswalt puts it away, and the side is retired. The New York Mets get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave a man at second.
5th inning upcoming here at Shea.
Houston leads it 10-0.
They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up.
Craig Biggio
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch on the way. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Floyd is in his tracks, and he makes the catch.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball. And he lofts it right to the left fielder.
First pitch to him. Swing and a miss. He's just a little bit under it. 0-1. Swing and an easy ground ball to short.
Right
is there. And a good throw gets him. 2 down. Craig Biggio
steps in. He's hitting .236. Has a career batting average of .286.
This one swung on and hit in the air. Floyd is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here this afternoon. We go to the bottom of the 5th.
Houston is out in front.
10-0.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
Mike Piazza
will be the first man up.
First pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he didn't get cheated. That's the big fly swing.
Here it comes.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it.
Hit in the air to left center. And this one is into the alleyway and should be extra bases. The throw to third.
I like his swing on that double. This is how you get things started for a good inning. Now with no outs, he's in scoring position.
Wright will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Nobody out, a runner at second.
First pitch, here it comes.
One of the toughest pitches to hit is a hard pitch up and diving in. They hate to see that slider pouring in on them.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In there at the letters, that evens up the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 swing and a ground ball to short.
Dives, and he's up with it.
And he is out at first. What a play. Jason Phillips
Gets a turn here. Last year he had 7 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400.
Well, the fans will not give up on their...
swung on and grounded towards the hole. The throw to second. Play at second, and he is safe as he's able to slide in.
John, good bat speed through the zone that time. With 1 out now, let's see if they can try to move him along.
Runners at first and second with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes.
He delivers.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. On to first, 2 down. Jose Reyes
Comes in now. Last season he had just 2 home runs all year. For the
swung on and hit in the air to right center. Berkman has got it, and the side is retired. The Mets score once on 2 hits with 1 man left out. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Astros lead it 10-1.
And just for the benefit of those who have just tuned in, here's a reminder that this is John Miller along with Joe Morgan. This is Major League Baseball on ESPN. The 2, 3, 4 spots, the big hitters coming up.
Lance Berkman
Is due up second in the next half inning.
With 2 strikes, you throw the power fastball upstairs, you'll get the hitter to chase it a lot of times, but he laid off.
the 1-1 pitch swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Right
Is there to play it on the hole. Over to first for out number 1. Berkman,
he's a switch hitter batting right-handed. 1 out, nobody on.
first pitch on the way. Swings, it misses at the good change. It's 0-1.
Swung on and hit down the line and left. This one into the corner
And foul. On the ground to third. And foul.
the pitch.
On the ground to short. Reyes is there. And he throws to first in time for out number 2. Bagwell will bat here. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes.
Well, the key to the changeup is arm speed. He had good arm speed there, but he left it up high.
Now the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Reyes is right there. Throws in time to first. What a play. Nothing doing here this afternoon. Now we'll go to the last of the 6th. The Astros lead 10-1.
It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here.
Carlos Beltran
Is coming up third in the inning. He's a
There's a swing and a ground ball. Oswald has got it, and he just keeps it himself and tags him for the out. Cairo will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
bases empty with 1 out.
First pitch to him.
Man, big rip at that one, but he was looking for something else. He's getting recognized now, even though his ball club.
There's a swing and a drive down the line and left. It is carrying back there.
And foul. Fastball got him. 2 down.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner.
Joe, I think the pitcher just had him fooled on this one.
Well, it's like he just pulled the string a little bit. That's good stuff right there.
Beltran
Will stand in. He's a switch hitter batting left-handed.
First pitch, here it comes.
Anytime you go inside with a changeup, you're risking getting the ball hit out of the ballpark.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. The throw to second.
Well, the first 2 men were set down fairly quickly, but he keeps the inning alive with a base hit.
2 outs, a man on first.
There he goes for second. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. Everett has got it, and he's in there easily. Piazza will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
2 men on, 2 men out.
First pitch to him.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Ooh, thought he had him that time, but he holds off. 2-2. He's ready. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging the ball, hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line. He's at the belt. Here's that swung on and a high fly ball to right. Berkman is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. The New York Mets get 2 men in scoring position on a couple of hits, but can't get the key hit to bring anybody around. On to the 7th inning we go. Houston leads it 10-1.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
Adam Everett
will try and get something.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Phillips has it, and a step on first for out number 1.
This is just a nice play by the first baseman. He takes care of it and gets the force out.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch on. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole.
Right
has it on the hop. Everett will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
2 outs, nobody on.
First, there's a swing and a rocket towards short.
Right
has it. And it's in time. From his knees, he gets it. Wow. No runs, no hits, nobody left.
7th inning stretch time here in New York.
The Astros lead it 10-1.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up. David Wright will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes. High and away for a ball. 1-0.
Well, he tried to throw a strike with it, but he left that changeup up and away.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. He holds up, but it's a called strike to even the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one swung on and hit in the air. And it's back and over his head and should be good enough for extra bases. The throw to third.
John, there's a fine how do you do to start off the inning. Left one out over the plate, and he serves it up for a 2-bagger.
There's a runner at second. No outs yet.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Now he sets. Here. This is swung on and a liner. Everett has it, and that will not get the runner home from third.
This ball's hit so hard, I don't know whether the shortstop catches it or it catches the shortstop.
A man on third with 1 out.
First pitch to him. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
It would be a perfect pitch if it stayed in the zone. This slider just slid right out of the bottom outside corner.
The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and it's 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground.
Boy, John, what an AB. He makes it look easy here with this swing. But coming off the bench cold is one of the toughest things to do in all of baseball.
First pitch, here it comes. Checked his swing, but it's in there. 0-1.
Pitch on the way.
This is swung on, and a liner. Everett has it, and that'll hold the runners at the corners. Mike Cameron
up to the plate. Last year he had 30 total homers all year. He's got a .440 career slugging percentage.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
And he watches one miss, low one outside. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is.
Ball 2. That's low.
Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Strike 2.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Slider swung on and missed. He struck it out, and with that, the side is retired. The Mets score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on.
We'll move ahead to the 8th. Houston is out in front,
10-2.
It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Craig Biggio
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch on the way. First pitch is a splitter in there for a strike.
The hitter's not looking for that splitter inside, John, so when they throw it in there, it can be tough to handle.
Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way.
A 1-2 pitch coming.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it's in there, base hit. The throw to second.
John, now they're really in business. A base hit with no one out.
Oswalt will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
He deals.
Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2. Now a throw over, but he's back in time. Big swing and a miss on the changeup. He struck him out. 1 away.
He was looking for a fastball, John, but he got the changeup. Swung right through it. Strike 3. Here's the changeup coming at you on K-zone. You'll get a better look at how it moves. You'll see this thing get tracked to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to handle.
Not the way he was looking to end that at bat, Joe. 1 on, 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Good hard splitter that time, and he's in control. It's 0-2. A throw back to the bag, and he dives back safely. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. The throw to third.
You've got to be disciplined as a hitter to be able to go out and get that pitch down and away. But he's been able to hit that pitch pretty well most of his career, and he does it again here.
Lane will dig in. He's had 1 hit in 4 trips.
1 out, runners at first and second.
They throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
1 out, runners at first and second.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily.
Runners at first and second with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. He's at the belt. The 1.
Here's the ball hit high in the air, deep into left field, way back there. Gone! A 3-run big fly. And with that 3-run homer, the lead continues to build.
I thought this one might just hit the wall, John, but he had just enough carry on it, and the pitcher thought he was going to hit the wall as well.
It reminded me of Big Mac's 62nd home run in '98. Just a liner, just barely made it over.
Well, left fielder thought he had a chance. He was patting his glove and hoping to get a shot at it, but no luck.
Lance Berkman
Comes in. Last year he had 30 total homers all year. He has slugged .563.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. Beltran dives and he makes the catch. Oh, man. Beltran
Makes an incredible play diving to get this one.
John, have another look here. This ball's carrying pretty well, but he's on his horse and he makes a super play. Put a cape on that guy.
Bagwell will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. First pitch on the way.
Well, you try to throw the splitter away, but he won't chase that one.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to right center. Cameron dives and he made the catch. Wow, what a play. Cameron,
As we'll see here on the replay, pulls off a terrific diving catch.
Well, John, this is an all-or-nothing type of play. This one will go for extra bases if it gets by him. That's a nice play.
the Houston Astros strike for 3 more runs here and widen their lead even further. Here come the Mets in the home half of the 8th.
Houston with the lead.
Swing and a ground ball to short. And he boots it. Ensberg is up with it. And he can't recover in time, so that will go as an error. Beltran
Will dig in now. Switch hitter who bats left-handed. Runner at first, nobody out.
quick throw to first. A little bit close that time, but he's back in there.
1 man on, nobody out.
Now a throw over.
Runner at first.
He's running toward second. Grounded down the first base line.
Dives, and he comes up with it. Qualls is being called in, and he's going to be the new pitcher.
That was a great performance by the starter. I might have let him continue, but you can't fault the decision to turn to the bullpen right here.
Floyd will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Runners on first and second, nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes. Low for ball 1. A throw back to second, and he dives back safely. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Bagwell is there, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Mike Piazza
Comes in. He finished up last year with 20 home runs. He's got a career slugging percentage of .562.
And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
Runners at first and second with 1 out.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. And he has to dive, but he's back in time.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. But he's back in time.
Runners at first and second with 1 out.
First pitch to him. A splitter just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now he sets. Here's grounded to short. This could be 2. Here comes the runner for the plate. Not in time, as he just does get in there, and the run will score.
And he's got good speed over there. I wouldn't be surprised to see him off and running.
David Wright steps in here. He hit 14 home runs last year. He's got a .525 lifetime slugging average.
Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
Runners at first and second with 1 out.
First pitch to him.
There's a swing and a drive deep into left center field. Tell it goodbye. A 3-run homer.
He doesn't like that pitch away, and they knew it. But he's still got good wood on it. That's a nice piece of hitting to connect on one like that.
And he decides he likes that first pitch, and right out of the yard it goes.
And some guys, though, John, they like to take a pitch or two to get into the rhythm, get the feel for what the pitcher's throwing right now. But he was swinging away, and it paid off big time.
Yeah, some guys get in the rhythm a little more quickly than others.
Jason Phillips
Digs in. Last year he had 7 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400.
on the ground to short. Everett is there, and he throws to first in time for out number 2.
The shortstop makes a nice play here, and they get the force out at first.
Two outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Pop foul, straight back.
He kicks, he throws.
Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Everett is there to play it on the hop. Throws to first, and the side is retired. The New York Mets come up with 4 runs here, but still find themselves in a sizable hole. We're through 8, 9th inning coming up. The Astros on top, 13-6.
The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next.
Morgan Ensberg
Will be the first man up.
first pitch to him. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. This ball is hammered down the left field line, but it goes foul. 1 ball, 1 strike to pitch.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Here's the check swing, and the umpire agrees that he did check his swing, so the count is even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Got it. 1 away.
Man, that's a hard slider with a nice leg break, John. That's a great 2-strike pitch. Tough one to hit. K-Zone was sure to look here at the slider. He got in good rhythm here, John. Here's a look back at the pitches leading up to the strikeout.
And that's the way to do it, that's for sure.
Absolutely, John.
Vizcaíno will step in. He homered back in inning number 2. First pitch, here it comes.
Well, he's not afraid to pitch inside, and he gives you a pretty good example of that there. Whoa.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. One ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Fastball is too low. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball, swung on and missed. 2-2. 2-2 on the way. On the ground to short. Reyes has got it. And a good throw gets him. 2 down. Everett will dig in. He's had 1 hit in 4 trips.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch on the way. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
He delivers.
Now that he's ahead 0-2, he's got a few pitches he can play with. He'll try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
The slider swung on and missed. He struck him out, and the side is retired.
Let's take a look at the pitching sequence, John. He delivers 3 straight strikes.
Yeah, that's not much of a sequence. Just get to the plate and then take your spot in the bench.
So they go down in short order, and we move on to the last of the 9th. The Astros lead it 13-6.
The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots coming up next.
Miguel Cairo
We'll try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
first pitch. Here it comes.
One of the pitches that's easy to lay off of is the pitch that goes down and in on a curveball situation, because you can see the rotation and you know it's going to break off the plate. And man, that's one-on-one power baseball right there.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Lane has to back up a bit, but he makes the catch.
This one's hit pretty well, but it stays in the park, and the left fielder's able to range back and put it away.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Off the plate and low. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Change up just off the corner. Now he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to third. On to first for out number 2. Cairo will dig in. He's had 1 hit in 4 trips.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. On the ground to third. Ensberg has it. The Houston Astros
Made themselves right at home here on the road, Joe, as they come through with a rather lopsided victory here.
John, if you're on the road and you're able to score as many runs as they did today, it can't help but lift your entire ball game for the rest of the road trip.
Jose Vizcaíno
Receives the ESPN Video Games Player of the Game Award. A great performance, deserving recognition. And Joe, you could kind of see the way he led the offensive output for his ball club from the very first hit that he had in this game.
John, when somebody gets off in a game like this, what else can you do but tip your hat to him at the end of the day? He sprayed hits all over the field and lost one as well. That'll make you player of the game just about every day.
So that just about does it for us tonight. A reminder now to stay tuned for Baseball Tonight coming up next. Until next time, this is John Miller for my partner Joe Morgan and our entire ESPN crew. Thanks for tuning in, and good evening. And again, the final score, the Houston Astros take the victory
13-6.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
So long from New York.